are getting ready to pick up some foster kittens. We don't know how old they are, we don't know how many there are going to be, we don't really know anything about them, but we're going to pick them up. So this will be our 5th time fostering. I counted earlier.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It feels like both the right number, but also like we fostered way more than
yeah.
that. I guess
well, one of those we had for 3 months,
yeah,
so, you know. But, yeah, we're excited, and we figured we would document the process in a vlog. I guess we'll update you when we have kittens to show you. All right, we are home with Ash. We ended up just getting 1 kitten, which is actually good. That's more manageable than 3. Apparently he needs socialization. But this will be his room. We like to set up just a small room, especially for shy ones, because that way they can get slowly acclimated.
He's like, look how shy I am.
It's been a few hours. We've let him get a little acclimated. He was in the tub when we came in to check on him. Hi, buddy. You are a cutie pie.
His fur looks good. We still need to comb him for fleas.
Yeah, I need to go get the comb. What a handsome hunk you are. Oh, Ash.
He's like, this isn't bad.
I'm not entirely sure, but I'm not afraid.
This isn't so bad.
Yeah, it's like, well, this is actually pretty nice. Kind of fluffy, huh? Fluffy boy? Oh, you like that? You like just being held like a baby? Wow. Oh, look at
so
your
nice. So wabbly.
Oh, Ash. Oh, what a cute boy. Wow, Ash. Wow, Ash. You are handsome as heck.
He came from the most difficult possible direction, but he made it. And he's got direct access to all 3 of his containers at any moment.
Yeah, chowing down. Good boy. I'm proud of you. Look at that spiky, fuzzy fur. It's probably like 8 to 10 weeks.
Yeah, I think he's a little underweight.
Yeah, we have a scale, we can weigh him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, eat up, buddy. Got plenty of food for you. Yeah.
Like, wait, are you filming me while I'm doing this?
What?
Nah, whatever, back to it.
It's like, I'm not camera shy. All right, we're saying goodnight to Mr. Ash for the evening. He seems to be settling in well. He definitely likes to get into the bathtub. And he just started purring. Can you hear that? Sweet boy. Well, good news. I just combed our little buddy and I do not see a single flea. Not a single flea, not even flea dirt. Good boy. A lot of our fosters have come to us with fleas, so that is very nice to see. Yeah. You wanna get some more food, bud? Hi, cuteness. You are a good boy. You're gonna grow up to be a cuddly and needy little sweetie. I can just tell. You're cute. So I forgot to mention this earlier, but we are likely just gonna have him for like 1 to 2 weeks. And we have him because the shelter that we foster for is actually moving facilities in the coming couple of weeks. And so they need all of their animals to be in foster during that transitional period. So yeah, after that, I mean, he's definitely, actually, I'm gonna weigh him here in a second. But I think he's probably over 2 pounds, which is typically the cutoff for when they're ready to be fixed and put up for adoption. So he should probably be ready to go back. And I'm sure he'll get snatched up quickly once he's gotten some socialization with us. So I'm proud of you, Ash. You've come a long way in just a few hours. Look how he's sitting. I just tried to get a weight on him. It looks like about 2 pounds. So maybe 8 weeks. But it was hard to tell because he kept jumping off the scale, and the scale is not very good, so that's a rough estimate. But you know what I like? I like that little spot on the back. No, oh, I'm sorry, babe. I didn't mean to scare you. That little spot on the back of his right ankle, I think, is just darling. We going. All right, well, it is day 3 with Ash. We didn't vlog at all yesterday, but we've now had him for 3 days, or today is the 3rd day, I should say. And he has gotten so sweet. Haven't you, buddy? You want me to feed you? You're like, hello? What you come in here for? Hello? All right. Yummy. Just purring and eating and purring. So we found out that he's actually almost 3 months old, estimated. I mean, I guess they don't know for sure either, but on his form it said 2 months and 30 days. So he must be, I guess that's like 13, 14 weeks or so. So he's just very underweight for his age because he's just about 2 pounds right now. And normally that's the weight that they hit when they're like 8-ish weeks. So you're just an underweight little guy, but we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that in no time. Who is that in there? Who is that? Is that you? Oh my goodness. He has completely come out of his shell now. It's so much fun to start seeing his little personality shine through. And he's just playing, he's purring, he's so sweet. And yeah, it's just like a huge difference between the first day when he was kind of timid. He would hiss at us just because he wasn't that used to people. You sneezed. That's the first time I heard him sneeze. Yep, he's an expert litter box user. I'll give him some privacy now. And I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but we will likely have him for a week or 2. So we won't be introducing him to our other cats. We typically don't unless we have them for a long time. Like the only time we've introduced one of our fosters to our other cats was Leia. And you might remember her if you watched my other channel. We had her for about 3 months, and she was an adult cat. She was a pretty long-term foster, and because we had her for so long, we did eventually introduce her. But it's good to be pretty cautious with introducing fosters to your existing cats, just because you never know, they could have certain diseases or illnesses that might not even present themselves until you've had them for a little while. For example, our most recent fosters before Ash was a mom and 3 kittens, and after we'd had them for a few days, we discovered that the mom actually had ringworm. And it's good that we didn't just let them all intermingle with our cats right away. Hi, cutie. Ash, you're so cute. Because, then it would have spread to our cats and it would have been much more difficult to get that under control. So that's just one example. But I think it's typically recommended that you keep them quarantined for 2 weeks, I think. I think that's what Kitten Lady recommends. She's like the go-to expert on fostering. But yeah, you'll definitely, if you are fostering, you'll definitely want to check with your, whoever you're fostering with, the shelter or the rescue, what they recommend. But I would say, in Ash's case, since we only have him for a couple weeks anyway, there's just no need to introduce him to our cats because the introduction process itself can take a couple weeks. It's quite an adjustment period for cats, so we'd rather not put that kind of stress on our own cats. And if you're wondering how our cats do when we have fosters here, we typically start the fosters out in this bathroom, and then we may let them into the office, which is adjacent to this bathroom, if they're ready for that and if it makes sense. Both Heidi and Tala have been through the fostering experience a few times, so they kind of know what's going on, and they are pretty laid back about it. It doesn't really seem to bother them too much. Like, they know there's a cat in here, but they don't really, it doesn't really stress them out. Now, they're fairly laid-back cats to begin with, so it may be different if you have more high-strung cats in your house. But B, who is our 6-month-old, she was actually a foster fail. And we will not be having any more foster fails, by the way. She's our one and only foster fail. But she's a little more on edge about it, just because she's like, I know there's someone in there. I know there's someone in that bathroom. And she wants to be able to see him. And so she'll kind of like scratch at the carpet outside this door. But when she's not like fixated on the door, she's just off having a good time. So it's really just when she remembers that he's in here, she's like, oh my God, who's in there? I know someone's in there. Such a good boy. It's been so fun to play with you. We have an excess of scratching posts in our apartment, so we decided to give him this one. It's a little bit ratty, but it does the job. And I did cut off, this thing was actually hanging from the top. I decided to cut it off just for safety, since he's a little kitten. I didn't want him to get like wrapped up in it or anything, but this actually turned out to be a really fun toy. But I only play with him with this toy supervised. I put it away when I'm not in here just because I don't want him to eat the string. We try to be careful about that kind of thing. But you're so silly. So I'm letting Ash out into my office, which is attached to his room, the bathroom, and he is having a blast. Look at him being a little adventurer on top of the tree. Are you having so much fun? Such a brave boy. All right, so it is day 13 now. We've had Ash for almost 2 weeks, and we will be bringing him back soon. They're gonna let us know when they're ready for him, sometime this week probably, but I've been letting him into this room when I'm in here, and just closing that door so that the other cats can come in, and he just loves running around. This is his favorite toy. He found it in here, and I think I'm just gonna let him keep this toy because he loves it so much. Yeah, so fun. He just runs back and forth, back and forth. Yeah! Good buddy. And he's been eating like crazy. Wet food is his favorite, as is the usual with kittens. And he seems to be growing, which is good because he was underweight. Yeah. Good boy. We had a couple friends over last night, which was really good for him to socialize with some new people. And he was a little shy at first, but not for long. As soon as he realized that they were impressed by his fish hunting skills, he was just all about it. He was like, oh, I love having an audience. Actually, yes, I love having an audience. Thank you. You guys can come over anytime. There's a mysterious black tail sticking out of this otherwise white fuzzy blanket. What on earth could that be? Do I see a kitty in there? Who's in there? Oh, it's Ash. Hi, buddy. Oh, okay. I'll give you some privacy now. Good morning. I just got out of the shower. But today is a bittersweet day because it's the day that Ash heads back to the shelter. And I actually have some really good news. I need to feed him, so let me prop you guys up real quick. But I have some really good news. I actually met with some potential adopters last week, and it's looking like they want to go through with the adoption. So after I drop him off today, they will most likely be coming back to pick him up and take him home. So he won't even have to stay there for very long at all. I'm so happy for him. He's chowing down. He's been eating so much. But we've had him for exactly 3 weeks as of today, which is a little bit longer than I expected, but it took them a little bit longer to get the new building ready for the pets to come back. So all the pets are coming back today because for the last few weeks, all of their cats and dogs were in foster care. Yeah, it's very bittersweet. I probably will get a little emotional. I might shed a tear. I usually do. But
it's a good kind of sadness, you know, like I just feel so proud of him. And a lot of people ask, like, how do you let them go, or how do you not get too attached to them? And I always wondered the same thing, like, how could you do it without getting just so attached, and it would just be so heartbreaking to let them go. But I think the key is to look at them like, almost like, somebody told me this, to look at them as if they're like a live-in student and they're staying with you for a short time to learn some social skills, good boy, learn to scratch a scratching post, to get used to people, to learn how to feel safe in a home, and then you're getting them ready to go off to their forever home. So it's really all about just how you frame it in your mind, and it's honestly a lot easier than I thought. It's not easy, but it's easier than I thought. And like looking back, I think we've had 12 total foster cats now, including like the ones in litters. And, you know, there's no way we could have 12 cats plus 3 of our own. 15 cats, like, that's just impossible. So, and you also have to keep in mind, the more fosters you're able to successfully let go of so that they can go to their own home, right, buddy? The more you're able to take in and save. So you just have to keep that in mind. And I really think everyone should give it a try. I think if you have the space in your home, most rescues and shelters who have a foster program give you all the supplies you need. Most, if not all. I haven't heard of any that make you buy your own supplies. I'm sure those exist, but sometimes we do end up buying our own food just because we run out and we'd rather not drive all the way over there because it's kind of a drive. So I just buy like my own food for them sometimes, but you don't have to though, that's the thing. So anyway, we're very excited to head back and for him to hopefully go to his forever home. And I do have the girl's number, the girl who will be hopefully adopting him today. So I will definitely plan to keep in touch with her and hopefully get updates and pictures. He's such a sweet boy. Like he just seems like the most grateful, buddy, let's not eat out of there. He just seems like the most appreciative, sweet, like good-natured kitty. And I'm so proud of him. You got your favorite toy? This is Ash's favorite toy. I'm gonna let him take it with him. It was ours, but it's not like our cats play with it that much, and he just loves it. He carries it around in his mouth. You ready, my love? It's time to go home. To your forever home. Guys, he's just in his carrier purring. This is what I mean when I say he's just such a sweet, good-natured guy. Yeah, I know. You're like, what are we doing? Hi, buddy. He's been so sweet this whole car ride, just looking at me. I know. We're almost there. Alright, guys. Well, Ash has been dropped off. I got some Dunkin' to cheer me up. I got more emotional than I thought I would get in the car. He was just looking at me the whole ride there, like, where are we going? But I know he's gonna do just fine. He's gonna have the best life ever, and hopefully I'll be able to get some updates from his new owners. And if so, I will certainly let you guys know. But B, are you happy that Ash is gone? She's like, I mean, I really wanted to be friends with him, but you wouldn't even let me. Yeah, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sure you won't even remember after a few days. You're so cute.